record. Hello, welcome to Mysteries of the Sand. This is session 74, no, 18, where on the last session, a angry furry boy, aka Isagoras, aka the Lycan, aka the werewolf, has gotten loose inside the Library of Alexandria. Why do things always get loose inside the Library of Alexandria? It's a good place. It's the same reason why aliens always attack New York City. It's like a central famous location where stuff must go wrong. So everything must go wrong inside the library. This is just how things work. So yeah, let's see if the heroes can successfully defeat the werewolf and solve the mystery without killing the poor Isagoras, who's actually not in control and is totally hopelessly unconscious and stuff. Or if the innocent will die and Hector will be sad forever. Let's find out. Let us begin. Let's have our players introduce themselves. Players, do it. Do it. Do it.
I am Flux. I'm playing the spooky, waiting for a playbook change.
Hi,
Live
I'm
for me.
Janine. Hi, I'm Janine. I play as the mundane. I will have a playbook change, but he practically. Damn it! No, God damn it!
Choose your words. Hello, I am Callum. I play Hector the Phylactery, and I use the Gumshoe playbook.
Hi, I'm Nadine and I play Maya the Expert.
I'm
The
Strawn.
only
I'm
normal person
playing.
here.
What? Who?
What?
Oh yes, I am the only normal person here. I'm playing as Annam.
Yes, you are playing as the normal civilian playbook. There we go. No, sorry, normal civilian trademark playbook.
Yes, or in short, the wrong.
Yeah.
Funny, no.
For the moment. So yeah, when we last left off, we had crazy stuff going on. So we're going to jump right back into this mystery. So what had just happened is that Farmi has lost his powers. Okay. Anam charged ahead. Gamila wanted to punch the Lycan. The Lycan grabbed Gamila and effortlessly threw her into Hector. Hector managed to catch Gamila, but got slightly bruised from the impact. Anam charged ahead with the Kopesh, while Farmi aided with a flying kick. It was sufficiently epic. Anam managed to slash the Lycan and blood spurted out. The Lycan is hurt. Lycan swings its arms and slashes the Kopesh out of Anam's hand, injuring Anam and his right hand, uh, which starts bleeding. The Kopesh flies off and hits the vertical wooden wall between the two sections on a shelf, which is like filled with books and stuff, and gets embedded in the wood very vertically. It was incredibly cinematic for a moment, like the yeah, and yeah. Now we return to this scene where this is happening. Scholars are screaming and pouring, panicking, running out of the library. Some of
They
them
should
may
be
probably,
muted by
some of them
now.
probably jumping out of the windows.
Voluntarily.
Yep.
Yeah, but I mean, why are they still panicking? They should be used to it by now. This happens every week.
Way too often.
It's not called Monster of the Week for nothing.
Wait, don't Maya have the woman with the plant thing?
She does.
I
One.
do.
Yep. You have one
What
left.
am I gonna? What do you want me to do with it? I mean,
Punch it.
Prepare a
Punch it in the
spell?
face. Punch the
Go
furry.
for it.
What the hell? Okay, let's see. What is woman with the plan?
For me, really likes to punch the furry.
don't really know like what
Okay.
kind of weaknesses it has. And
Well, you
I
have
guess
some
that's
ideas. Like you've established that this thing is probably weakened by lightning and thunder.
oh yeah,
I haven't finished my thing yet as well.
And
Dang it.
Isagoras has confirmed that um, Wolfsbane is poisonous to the Lycan as well. Deadly poisonous.
We are not killing the Lycan.
Yet. Alright, so let's set up one by one. Gamila and Hector are getting back up. Anam and Farmi has just engaged the creature. So it is Maya's. Maya, what are you doing? As your friendlies are very like Well, they are getting hurt, probably. What are you
Ah,
doing, Maya?
I don't know.
You're the expert.
Yeah, but sometimes even the expert doesn't know what to do.
This is your home ground, Maya. Are you just going to let this creature have its way in your home ground? In your place of study?
Oh, God.
Is this not an insult to you as a scholar? What am I doing? I don't even
I
know.
mean, as I said, if I were insulted every time shit went down in the library, I'd be insulted the whole time.
Do it.
Yeah, I do draw the line at Cloud Doggo. Okay. Can I imprison it in like a cage made out of lightning?
That actually sounds like a big magic, doesn't it?
If you say so. I mean,
I
sure.
don't know. It kind of sounds like a big magic. But let me actually look at the like. Is it an option on the use magic list?
I'm not
Well,
sure.
it is a use magic effect. You want to trap a specific monster, but you want to trap it with its weakness. So that is definitely a
Yes.
big magic. So yes. All right. Let's see. So the time for requirement time. Okay. So definitely requires a use magic roll. Let's see. This definitely sounds like something that would require a weird ingredient. So we'll think about it. Okay. 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 You need to like you need to do a little bit of study in your haven to find out
Duh.
like exactly what you need, but you can do it.
Okay. I will leave you guys to fight this thing.
Oh my god! Yes.
Wait,
Good
before
luck.
anything, just remember I have an unfinished battery that might help.
But we don't
Um.
know
So
what it does.
Yeah, we don't know what it does yet. We'll figure it out. Don't worry. Don't worry. There, the plan works. Just let's see what Maya figures out. Okay, Maya leaves to her haven
instantly
to
leaves us.
to
You
find out how to create a cage made of lightning.
You guys will be fine.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Okay.
hasn't she done this before? She should have experience doing this.
Okay. Hector and Maya and sorry, Hector and
okay,
Gamila
Camila.
and Farmi are getting back up. Whoever wants to go first can do so.
Right, so it's our turn now.
Yes.
I guess I want for me to just do a body slam.
You want Farmi
Oh, not a body slam, just like
to
a
do a
takedown.
Attacker.
you
A,
want
a takedown, no,
Farmi to do a tackle on.
not a tackle, a takedown. Like you grab the person by their forelegs and lift them out so that they fall.
Do, are you committing to this
That's a
action?
Yes.
Okay, very well. You don't have to roll because we know the outcome. You go grab the Lycan, and like you try to lift it, and you have very much difficulty because this thing is heavier than Isagora's definitely was. And
Well, shit.
yep, and the thing, the thing is mildly irritated by you, reaches down and chomps you on the shoulder.
Ah,
Ow. How
So,
much
I'm
damage?
injured.
wait, let me actually look that up.
And I'm pretty sure my armor doesn't happen.
Oh no, your power is gone. Remember, your armor isn't actually physical;
Yeah.
it's telekinetic. It is a 3 harm intimate poison.
Uh, three
So
harm,
your
three harm,
harm
three
becomes
harm.
5, You are
Oh, shit.
poisoned and you are unstable.
This is so. Uh,
I'm not.
I have to
I'm
fall
not
back.
saying it was a terrible idea to run into melee range of a creature you know that can bite poison and has a venomous bite, but you did it. So I mean, I'm
Actually, I was at the back, right? Ah, that makes sense. Oh well. I have committed, and it doesn't happen. Doesn't, and I'll let it go.
yep.
It's my responsibility.
Your shoulder. You get to choose which shoulder it bites, though.
I guess left.
Okay. It bites your left shoulder, and immediately your left arm you just lose all feelings in that left arm. It is kind of similar to a certain someone cutting off your arm, except in that, yeah, except instead of pain, there's nothing. There's like a sharp pain, and then everything turns off in your left arm. This thing just pushes you aside and gets ready for a leaping attack on the rest. Who's going next? Hector, Gamila?
I mean, I've just caught Gamilla, so Gamilla is currently like on top of me, so she'd probably have to move first.
Yeah. Like you two have taken your time to get back up during this time. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Ooh, as a reminder, for future, okay. We'll tell you later. Just let's see what happens. Okay. It's not
Okay.
nothing super important. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I just read it.
The memes are getting out of hand. Help me. Oh, man, it's so good. I have Discord mute like minimized. I couldn't handle it. Okay, who's going next, Hector or Gamila?
I mean, I'm more going to be reactionary, sort of trying to protect people. So,
Hey, Gamila, do you want to engage this monster that just bit
yes.
Farmy?
why are people doing this?
Yes.
Hide.
Since seeing that this is going completely wrong,
Mhm.
considering I see Fermi on the ground,
You see Farmy
I
on the
will.
ground. You just got up. Farmy tried to, you see, body slam this Lycan and failed miserably to even lift it, and then got bitten, and is now it just rugged aside. Like in front of you, I think Anam is getting back to his feet, but he is currently without his weapon, which is dug into a bookcase in the other side of the room.
That did not hit any books. Literally in the middle of the books.
Exactly, it did
Yep.
not hit any books. All the scrolls are fine, totally fine, unlike the people who are getting slaughtered.
No, we don't care about them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The books are the important thing.
So Gamila, seeing that situation is dire, she's gonna first she's vibrating with fear, but you can see that
Vibrating.
because
Okay.
but you could see
not-
that there's
It's not good
a
vibes.
smile.
This is the bad vibes.
Yeah, a small smile curling through her lips,
Oh,
and
no.
then I guess this is the time where she turns berserk and just
Yes!
runs towards the creature
Yes!
with no limits.
Oh,
Nice.
yes! Charge at the creature. Channel your mother. Wait, that sounds weird.
Yo, wait, what? That doesn't sound right at all.
That doesn't sound right at all, but
That's
but Camilla's mother is essentially like imagine a bodybuilder. All right,
which
so
one should I roll?
it's a weird.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
There's like the dice icon rolls, which should be next to the
Oh, it's a
Up
sec.
there.
I mean, Fermi is there.
Well, we'll see.
We
We'll
can-
see who can help.
Can somebody help her?
I mean, I can like try to like Ernie, try to kick it to Ernie in the nuts.
Again.
Oh my god!
You
Uh,
really like kicking the thing.
Hey Hector, if you want to
Yes.
take the help role, you can do it, or if you don't, then Farmi will get their chance.
I'm more trying to watch to try and protect. If it goes for either of them, I'm going to use protect someone,
Alright,
but I'm
okay.
not like.
Okay. Farmi, while you're on the ground, take a -1 forward to roll to help
Yeah, okay.
as a result of the pain. So it's just roll cool, put a -1 there. We'll see. Like just roll it and we'll see.
1 cool. Go.
Oh damn.
Damn.
I mean,
Oh boy.
I'm just saying. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes the help happens. You like the monster, the Lycan is distracted by Gamila just going full on attacking, and monster is distracted, and you take this opportunity to stand up and kick it in it. God damn it. All right, no limits. No limit activates. All right. So yeah, let's look at the no limits move. You do it,
I
but
will
choose
allow
one
you to like
consequence.
get hit if it wants, even for the fact that it has innate 3 harm.
Okay, you do it, but choose one consequence. Suffer 1 harm, take -1 forward. You need to rest right now.
Which one's taking this one? Me?
No limits. You're pushing your physical body past its limits to attack this creature, right?
Yes, but I am currently in berserk mode, so I don't take the harm if I choose
Just
the
take the
harm.
harm.
Correct.
Yeah.
Choose the
Don't
harm.
take that harm. We will hold it until the battle ends, and then
Yes, that's
apply.
fine with me.
Okay.
I just realised the text is a bit too big. Let me delete that and remake it. Use it.
Oh, you
It's a
have an
bit
idea? Very nice. Do it. Okay, so I'll mark that you have 1 temporary harm to be affected later. Okay, good. Um, roll to kick some ass. God damn it! What have I done? You're all going to die. This is awful. I love it. God damn it.
I mean, I'm good.
Oh yeah, you're good. Never mind. You're inside your haven. There's no way the thing's gonna come in here. It's not possible. You're just completely fine.
You just completely ignored the whole party, so
Absolutely. All right. So I roll kick some ass. Janine,
Mm-hmm.
give me that tough. Take
Tough.
one forward. Let's see what happens.
So I put 1 forward. Okay.
Yes, just one. Oh my god.
no.
Okay. You have no limits the hell out of this. Just holy crap.
Yeah,
Okay.
you would see Gamila just slugging with it with
Oh
the
my god.
Lycan.
Okay.
So.
Absolutely. Choose one extra effect.
You're not gonna kick him in the nuts again?
Do it.
Nope,
No.
I already used my action. I can't.
We'll
No, I
see.
was
Use
talking
my
to
reaction.
Camila.
We'll see.
Uh,
Oh,
All right. So
Is it? Where was it? I
what are you
forgot what is
using?
it.
What are you using to attack?
It's always no limits at this point.
fists
No,
of
no, no, no.
steel.
What are you using to attack? Like your physical body? Like just your
Yep,
fists and punch?
I'm punching.
Just really
Well,
punch.
let's establish how much that is, because punch usually is not very much at all.
How about Oh well, I only have a knife,
Yeah.
Don't
and I
forget,
don't
that guy
think
has
I will
2
get up
armor.
close with spear. So.
Uh-huh.
Really.
Oh, how about this? Since I was earlier logging Fermi's bow, the big ass crossbow.
Oh, that's not like we never established where that was. Didn't Farmy take it back at the medical center?
No, he didn't.
No. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was with me. Because I specifically asked him if I could have it for a time being, because I feel useless.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? Sure, you can attack with the giant gastrophetus.
Yeah, so
Do
I.
you want to use the gastrophetus to like physically melee this guy? Because you can do that if you want to.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
I mean,
I
it's
black out,
I mean,
and
it's literally
instead
the
of
size of
shooting
a
with
it's literally the size of a
gasoline,
ballista. You can like pretty much hurt someone with it, like a
yeah.
club. Oh my gosh. No, Gamila does not have improved kick-ass.
No, I haven't taken that yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you have improved help out and no limits. But yeah.
Hmm.
All right. Yes. Okay. So Gasterfeet is as a weapon just works. It's just 2 harm because it's literally a club.
Yeah.
But what are you
Hmm.
doing? What is the option you're taking on the kick some ass?
Where is the kick some ass? Okay.
You should see it, right? Show your screen.
Option on a 10 plus, choose extra effect, gain advantage, inflict terrible harm, suffer less harm,
Mhm.
force them where you want them. Hmm. Ah,
Yes.
interesting.
Yes.
How about as of now?
Mhm.
I would like to +1 forward to another hunter.
Okay. Cool. You go and slam like just slug this thing with the gaster fetus. It barely registers, and it just growls at you and just like grabs the gaster fetus and just snatches it out of your hand and like throws it away. you
Hmm.
you don't take harm. I'm not giving you harm yet, but yeah.
It's a
Okay.
2-arm.
It's literally in front of you. All right, who's going next? Anam, you are back on your feet. You are currently weaponless. Holy shit. Okay, no,
Yes.
you're currently copish less. You still have your knives. The Gastrophytus is 2. It doesn't do
Ah,
any
okay.
damage to the thing. Because
No,
you.
no.
Yeah.
If you choose to shoot it, what damage will that have?
Also 2.
Oh, god damn it!
Yep.
You could have dealt 1 damage though. That's
Yep.
it.
Alright.
Can I just use my alchemy again this time?
What do you want to do? Tell me. Tell me, what do you want to do? Oh, this is exciting. Oh, this is actually exciting. Holy shit.
I want to make another stink bomb.
What? Okay. Okay. Sure. Roll weird. Let's see what happens. Holy shit. Oh no, what's happening?
Oh yeah, I get +1 forward as well, right?
Yes, you do. You do. You get +1 ongoing because you've taken damage.
Yes.
During the entire
Uh,
fight, you have +1 on everything. Just type 1 or just don't type anything. We can
wait,
decide after the load.
Camila, do you want to help with this one? Oh wow. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I will.
Oh, this meme is perfect. Farmy bitten by the werewolf. Call the ambulance. Farmy kicking it in the nads, but not for me. I'm sorry. It's so perfect.
Wait, Janine, do you want to use the extra +1 forward for me or another person later on?
Yeah, use it.
Okay. Let's see how much I get now.
I don't know why you say that, but okay. Like the Bane thing, I don't get it, but okay.
Because every time it's been in fights, it's been stink bombed, so it comes with a gas mask next turn.
Okay, okay. All right. Okay, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. The comic nerd in me wants to say, actually, that's not a gas mask. That's a thingy.
I
But
know.
okay. Anyway, so yeah. What happens on a weird science 7 to 9? You pick one requirement. Keeper picks another. Okay, pick one requirement. I'll pick the other.
Yeah, and Camila helped me with that roll as well. That's a +2.
Yeah, but it's a 7. Cool. No problems.
Yeah.
Take it.
I'm gonna say it needs a rare or weird material.
Okay. What material does it need? What do you want to do? What do you exactly want to achieve?
I wanted to make like
Oh,
a
the stink bomb. Like right. Okay.
stink bomb. Yeah.
So yeah, what rare material do you want?
Can I just say somebody's fart?
I'm
Is that a weird material?
it definitely counts as a weird material. Okay.
I'm pretty sure somebody
Wait,
was scared.
what? I'm imagining Anam just going around the room asking like the injured Farmy, "Hey, can you fart for me? I need your fart."
It's a stink bomb, that's for sure.
God damn it! Why? Why? Ah, why? That's just so bizarre. I'm. If you want to
It's a
change that,
weird.
that's up to you. Oh, okay. Let me just choose my weird thing. Oh my gosh. Oh god. All right. I'm not gonna do like long time because that's just wrong.
Huge
Um.
amounts of fuel.
Oh god.
The amount of people you need.
Oh
Oh no.
god. Um. Okay. Uh. Okay. Not. Let's just say it won't be very reliable. You can make it, but it won't be very reliable. You can pick a different material if you want.
Okay. Um, considering it's a stink bomb.
Mm-hmm. Like you can just
An
take one
old
of the
shoe.
like many incense sticks that are in here.
A very
Oh,
stinky shoe.
can I get one of Hector's shoe? I'm pretty sure,
Sure. If you want Hector's shoes.
I'm pretty sure they're stinky enough.
Oh my god. Is Hector stinky though? I don't know. Hector, are you stinky?
I don't think so. He's
Oh
probably
my
like very like regimented and clean.
Oh my
So
god. Why?
I
Oh.
guess this is the incense sticks that's like on the on the
Yeah,
table
yeah,
or
yeah.
something.
Like it's on the table. Yeah, yeah, it's there. Mostly to like ward off mosquitoes and shit. Because
Yeah, definitely.
mosquitoes have always been there, part of human history, just biting people left, right, and center throughout forever. Okay, yeah, so cool. Uh, yeah. You quickly get out your mortar and pestle. With thankfully you still have your arm. Like your arm is still responsive, but it is bleeding badly. Just the reason it becomes like unreliable because while mixing the incense stick, like a lot of your own blood kind of mixes with it, which like changes the ingredient and causes it to
Hmm.
like not be as reliable. Dang it, man! You just bled all over your stink bomb.
At least it'll make him smell it better.
Yep. Okay, so you have a pestle full of stink bomb powder. What do you want to do?
Sorry, I'm looking at Discord. I want to throw it straight into the Lycan's face.
Oh god. Okay, is this just like a stinky powder, or will it also explode if you like set fire to it or something?
Um, incense stick, so I don't think it'll explode. It's just gonna be like a powder.
Okay, it's just a powder. Okay, so it's like a
Yeah.
stinky powder. All right, stink powder. Go for it. Throw it at the dude's face. Act under pressure.
Oh, act under pressure. Wait, plus cool. And I still get an ongoing.
You still have an ongoing. Indeed you do. Indeed you do. So it's a flat roll now. Oh god.
Oh yay!
Oh my gosh.
That
Spider-Man.
makes no sense.
Thank you, Tom Holland. You're cool. All right, Tom Holland has blessed you. You throw you throw the powder in its face as it's like heading towards Gamila for an attack. You like call it out like hey ugly or hey furry or I don't know what you say. What do you say?
Hey, furry boy, look at this.
And the dude
Fucking
turns to you
furry.
and gets a face full of stink powder.
Nice.
All right, nice. Okay, this thing is very much like surprised by the sudden thing. Like you have been throwing stuff in its face ever since you met it. God damn it! Exactly, same reaction. This thing is like tries to like wipe the powder off its face, similar to the alcohol burning thing, and just like quickly kind of like kind of like running around, slamming into bookshelves and causing
Oh no.
scrolls to like spread all over the floor. It's quite a mess. It's creating quite the mess. All right. We're going to go inside Maya's haven to see what Maya's up to. Maya, what you
Yeah.
doing?
Well, trying to figure out how to make a lightning cage work.
Awesome, awesome. Why don't you roll that investigate a mystery? If some of your haven options apply, you can take it. I think you have, right? Yeah, you have all the libraries.
Yeah.
Low library. Yep. Take up.
Oh,
Choose.
okay.
All right. Oh, sorry,
yeah.
magical library. All right. Okay. Well,
I mean,
mystical
it's a
library.
plus
Okay,
one.
whatever. Just give me that roll, and we'll see what happens.
Do I add the plus one because the mystical library adds it to use magic and not investigate a mystery?
Yeah. Okay. Let's just roll sharp. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Ow, 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 ow. Hey, it's a 9. You know what? I'm gonna give you a 10 because why not?
Yay.
You are completely disregarding the safety of your like friendos who might be dying. So I'm okay with giving you a 10 because you are
I mean,
sacrificing your friendos.
Maya doesn't care that much, to be
Yeah,
honest.
I mean,
My
are they
God.
really useful? But okay.
I mean, she only just met Hector and Annam, so.
Hey, you've been like using Anum for years. Well,
Oh
Technically,
yeah,
yes.
right, I did, but I mean, he's expendable. He's just a thief.
yeah, that's true.
I'm a normal civilian.
Yeah, he's just a normal civilian.
Yeah.
He's totally expendable.
Hey,
He's not even a thief. He's just a
Maya
normal
knows
civilian.
what you're doing. She's been paying you to do it.
Yeah, there we go. So okay. All right. What's your question? You can ask me a special or two general.
How do I trap it in a lightning cage?
Okay, so creating a cage, you can do it. It's the problem comes in actually getting the cage to be constructed of lightning.
Yeah.
So you need to literally
Gets
call
gets
down
stuck with
lightning from the sky
God damn it.
Oh,
to use as ingredient in your
yeah.
cage. But once you
I'm
call down
gonna be
lightning, you
Thor.
can channel it into a cage.
Cool. And how do I do that?
Lightning is generally attracted to, metal pieces and stuff, and you do know a certain normal civilian was tinkering with some weird, strange metal pieces.
Right.
I wonder if that can be used. Batman Tonk gif.
So I need to get the battery and get
Not-
it to where the werewolf is, and then call down lightning.
You need to
Essentially,
get
yes.
it works better out in the road. So yeah, like you need or like roof or like whatever sky axis, and you need Anim's strange device. You're pretty sure that thing has some sort of metal component that would be ideal for drawing lightning to it. You don't know why you think that, but you're pretty sure that's what it is
Yeah.
for.
So does the werewolf need to be outside, or is it enough if I'm outside so I can call?
You definitely have to be outside, but to call down the lightning with the device. But once you call it down, you can guide it to a cage anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still gonna abandon you guys.
All right.
You
Remember
still
that.
need the device.
Remember that Adam's device
Yeah.
is with Adam.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to get to Adam, I guess.
You do. And you do
still
recall.
need to inform us.
I just want to remind you, you have an invisible doggo who can grab stuff for you.
Yeah. Right. Let's get Cloud Doggo to steal things.
Yo, no, that's not
Oh my
right.
god!
Oh
Hey,
no, you're outliving your usefulness.
oh my gosh, what the hell is going on? Okay, alright, so Maya, you come outside to see a huge, the Lycan is causing a huge mess as it's trying to claw at its face for some reason. Similar to last night when its face was set on fire. This time its face isn't set on fire, but it's trying that anyway and just slamming into bookcases and sending scrolls and scrolls just flying on the floor that it's stepping
Maya's gonna get pissed.
Oh, Maya, it's stepping on scrolls and destroying them with its
Yeah.
grubby foot.
Yeah.
Maya, what do you do?
Well, I'm telling Cloud Doggo to get. I'm going to describe the thing that Anna made to Cloud Doggo and
Oh,
tell him to get it for me.
oh no. Oh no. Okay, you know what? Let's make this uh low stakes weird role. That you trying to explain to Cloud Doggo what the hell this thing is.
Oh boy.
It's a dog. And you need to explain, hey, I need you to get this thing for me. Dog's like, okay.
This remind me of the I am Groot thing that Groot keeps taking the
Yeah.
wrong one.
I am good.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Oh.
Like you know, you just tell a dog, hey dog, get me the newspaper. Dog brings you a glass. Exactly
I
that.
mean,
Okay.
I did roll a 9, so
Hey,
it's at least.
you did roll a 9. Okay. So there's a wind. There's a flow of wind, a sudden flow of wind. As you like finish the like throwing it, and you're like excited to see Annam. You're excited to see the like Lycan kind of receding back from you. The rest of you just slamming into bookshelves and throwing like scattering things about, but it's still like constantly wiping at its face, like trying to get rid of the powder. And there's suddenly this wind like all around you. This just strange wind coming from some direction. It's apparently coming from everywhere, just all around you. And um your purse just kind of falls out of your your wherever people kept purse back in the day, your waist or something, and scatters to the floor. What illegal object is inside that scatters to the floor that immediately catches Hector's eyes?
Do I have to?
Yes.
It's another gem.
Can I just throw a low stakes?
No, this is a result of Nadine actually getting a 9 on that. Like
Oh,
like if it wasn't a 9, like if it was a fail, I think Cloud Doggo would have literally dragged you along. But like Cloud Doggo will succeed, Aristotle will succeed at getting the battery, but unfortunately it'll scatter the parse, and one thing will drop out that will cause friction between you and Hector.
I
So what
think
is
I'm
it?
sorry. Funny.
What is this thing?
a golden crown.
Holy crap!
Jesus
Okay,
Christ. Where
okay.
did you steal that from?
Okay, Hector, you see a golden crown kind of scatter, like clatter to the floor out of the normal
Oh, no.
civilians like purse.
Okay. Duly noted.
Good. Okay, good. And you also see your device that you were working on last night, that tinkering thing, that's floating away. What?
Can I try to grab on it?
Oh my god. Yes, okay. That's so stupid. I love it. Take a -1, try to grab it. God damn it.
-1 on what? Tough?
Act under pressure. Yeah.
Act under pressure. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's gonna be a cool. A -1. Oh, so that's just gonna be 0 then.
You have -1 cool.
No, cause
Yeah. So this
ongoing.
will just be a -1 because -1 +1 and another -1. So it's just a -1. Just roll. Yeah, just roll.
Okay.
Just roll cool. Like, oh my god. Okay.
Oh gosh, dang it.
Oh gosh, dang it. Hey, hey, you get 6.
You die.
You're at 6 XP. You
No.
go to reach out. You fall to the floor. What other thing drops out of your pocket? Oh my god. Hey, you're the crooked now. Like, you want to change to the crooked. I need to make sure it works. What other thing falls out of your pocket that Hector notices?
God damn it.
A gemstone, probably. Or
A
gun.
gold a golden necklace with a lot of like gemstones on it.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that surely attracts attention. Will that distract the lycanthrope?
The lycanthrope is busy like digging, like clawing its eyes. It's not distracting the lycanthrope. No, it is distracting Hector though. Hector. Another thing drops out of the normal civilian's pocket.
I'm gonna have to fleece him after this. But it just pulls out like random jewelry and things from every.
he's God damn it. Okay, yeah, Maya. Aristotle has successfully yep, Aristotle has successfully brought the weird looking combination of strange metal material, cloth, ceramic, just something so bizarre into your hand. Just
Well,
what?
time to abandon everyone again and
Yes.
get outside.
Okay, problem. The floor is strewn with scrolls. Are you being careful in like
Yes.
running around them? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Then okay. So by the time you're halfway through to the like main entrance, the Lycan howls again.
Oh gosh, dang it. Is there no limit to how many times he can use that?
Nope.
Would
Nope.
question, would my berserk mode negate that for myself or no?
Can you can you throw the berserk on the chat?
Oh yeah, it's just harm.
Wait,
So.
what is it using?
Berserk is no matter how much harm. Yeah, it just says right there. The howl thing is like it just like dazes you all. Just you kind
Oh,
of
is
like
the
get mesmerized.
is it a zero harm move?
It is a zero harm
Hmm.
move, correct?
Oh wait a minute. Sorry. Wait a minute. It says Asphalt Jungle says you're immune to the harm move effects under zero harm and one harm. Is that this?
Oh no, it's not a harm move effect. No, it's not a harm move. It's like its own special effect.
All right.
Yeah, like you're not
Right.
like yeah, like let me actually throw the thing onto the thing. Like let me show. This is actually the effect of the move itself.
Right.
Where are you? Like why can't I copy this? Come on. Okay.
Oh dang! I should have made earplugs. Gosh, dang
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Area stuff.
Yeah, you should have, you should have, this one thing that this creature is doing that is incredibly easy to avoid. Just put earplugs in your ear. Just I know this is so powerful, but did you realize it's so easy to avoid? You just put earplugs in your ear.
And I'm the one that's supposed to make those. God damn it!
Everyone just freezes in their tracks. Just freezes. You are active. Okay. All right. So, does anyone want to do anything to like avoid this thing? Like, you may try to. That's like totally fine.
Can I make earplugs?
Not yet, but you can do it like after the effect is over. The immediate effect is over. Yes, you can try it.
Oh, then can I roll during this time? Because like just roll around on the floor, just so he wouldn't catch me.
Well, it's like it's based on hearing, right?
Oh,
It's not
okay.
exactly like yeah. It's just based on hearing. If you can stop yourself from hearing something, then yes, that would work. All right. Okay. So let's just when you all come to, or rather like regain your senses, it doesn't take too long. It's like 4 or 5 seconds, and then you're back to normal. It is 4 or 5 seconds, and yeah. Who did the recent attack? Oh yeah, it was a certain normal civilian that's now on the floor. Just you come to your senses. You realize you were on the floor, like because you tried to grab the flying away device and fell to the floor. And as you're getting back up, there is a heavy foot
Oh, God
slams
dang
to
it.
the floor right next to you. Wham.
Yay.
Hector,
Yeah.
this
Can I?
as you regain your senses, the Lycan is literally almost on top of Anam.
Can I
Yes.
dive on Adam to cover him? Basically.
Yes. Roll to protect.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
I'll help you kicking in nuts again.
God damn it.
What's with me and that?
Farvi is like, Hector will remember that.
Nice.
Okay, okay, wonderful. All right. Okay, you roll to protect. Let me drop the. Let me see the protect actually. Protect. All right. Okay, you protect them. Okay, but you'll suffer some or all of the harm they were going to get. You like. How are you doing that? Are you like pushing them out of the way? Are you just like interposing yourself?
I'm basically if he's on the floor and this thing's like right looming over him, I'm going to like dive to sort of cover him basically with my body.
Awesome. This thing just wipes its claws down, clearly heading for the coup de grace, and you get in the way right at the nick of time and get like the claws digging deep through your manly chest. Yes, fanfiction time. All right.
And it'd be my back because I would have been diving like
Yeah.
forward.
All right. So let me. You don't have armor, right? No, you don't. Oh,
I have no armor now. How much
oh
damage?
no. Oh no. You take 3 harm. You're at now 5. You mark unstable.
Yep.
There are 3 jagged claw wounds through your chest, and it is bleeding profusely. It feels like it feels like 3 jagged claw wounds through your chest. It's incredibly painful.
Once
Oof.
again, I will reiterate, I would have dived face forward, so it would be my back, not my chest.
Yep, but you are immune
Oh,
to
are they-
any harm move effects.
Yes. Yeah.
So no matter how much harm you take, you can still just grit your teeth and get back up.
Yeah.
That's the gumshoe.
Wait, really?
Yes,
Mhm.
that's the asphalt jungle or the stone chip jungle. The gumshoe is immune to all of the harm move effects.
Apart from the 5+ ones,
Yes.
which
Which
are
I
ridiculous
can
ones.
do, but I'm not doing it. I mean, yes, I can also like kill you, but I don't want to. No, actually, I can't. There is no like. Okay. Yeah. There's like when you're unstable, there is a thing that I can do, which is attach another harm to you that I can do at any time, but not right now because yeah. But otherwise, the entire arm move section is just out of my reach. Can't do it. All right. Camilla, what are you doing? Hector just got really badly hurt, but is getting back up. The monster is distracted. You see the Kopish, the Anim's Kopish, away from the monster, not like near you, but like close enough that you can run to it and grab it out of the wood paneling.
Right. Are we? Where exactly are we in the library? How far is the entrance?
The entrance is I think like you guys are kind of inward, whereas Maya is heading towards the entrance. You turn around to see Maya heading towards the entrance,
Don't tell me you're gonna run away.
leaving.
No. I'm just. God damn it, that's too far for me to push. So I will just go for the Kopesh.
Nice.
I will try to get the Kopesh.
Yeah, you are running on berserk mode. You go over, you grab the Kopish and just swing it outside. Just just draw it out from the sword in the stone. I mean, sorry, the sword in the wood. Just draw it
Okay.
out. Okay, you now have a very huge Kopish, which normally you probably wouldn't have difficulty lifting up because it's very
Yep.
huge. What do you do, Maya? Sorry, Gamila. But also Maya.
I
but Gamila.
will. I will run over to this lycanthrope and swing right in the knee.
Yes! freaking yes! Roll, kick some ass.
That's tough. Yes.
Roll that.
So
Roll.
I don't have +1 forward. No.
No, you used it, yeah.
Yes. 7.
Okay, not bad. Alright, exchange harm time. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You swing. You bring the Copish, like, whack it on its knee. The Copish just gets stuck in its knee, and blood
Again.
just splurts
Oh,
out.
that's
No, it's stuck. Blood splurts out. And the thing just, like, howls in pain. This is a pain howl, this is not the road.
Okay.
Okay. This thing takes 1 harm.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
It's some damage.
but its leg is hard, and it just like whacks you. Just whacks you back.
Okay.
Take 2 harm.
That's okay. So first, yeah,
You can't
I don't
take
take harm, but
you can't
yeah,
take
but
harm.
Temporary.
Yeah.
I have a pending 3 harm right
You have
now.
a
So
pending
yes.
3 harm, correct. You cannot take harm right now. Oh my god, I love it.
Mhm.
It's just
Pending 3. Pending 3.
Just remember, the moment you reach pending 7, you're about to die. If you reach pending
Yep.
8, the battle stops, you drop dead. Just remember that.
Yep.
Damn.
Cool. Pending 3. Yeah, don't worry. I have it written down. Don't you worry about it. Okay. All right, Maya, you run outside while the fight is distracted.
Mm-hmm.
What do? You're out and about. There are people running away. You see in the distance, like, town guards are running towards the towards the entrance. Like, they've clearly been told by the scholars about this, and they're coming. And you realize if they get here and go inside, there's probably gonna be humongous bloodbath in your precious library, where there are now a bunch of scrolls on the ground that you were so careful to avoid stepping on. And if all these guards run inside, they're no doubt going to step on that and just like crumple and trample all those important knowledge and scrolls and stuff. Maya, what do you do?
How far away are they?
They're decently far away. They're like you're at the you're at the you're at the main entrance of the library. They're like at the edges, and they're like coming. They'll be here in like say 1 minute or so.
Okay.
All right, what do? You have the weird device in your hand. The sky. You see, like normally it would be really, really bright and sunny, and it still is. But there are a few, a few clouds. It's very white, but that doesn't matter. What do, Maya?
Oh god.
Oh.
Do I have the time to just put up a shield so the guard can't get through before I start doing my lightning magic thing?
Okay, you want to do a force field.
Yeah.
Okay,
So the guard can't get through.
here's the thing, like, if you don't hurry up, the guards might make it. And like, if you don't hurry up, your friends might be really, really dying.
Oh, fuck it, let's do the lightning thing now.
Alright.
Ooh, the sacrifice.
Oh, the sacrifice. Alright. Use magic. Let's call down that lightning.
If
Become Zeus.
no, I am Thor.
Become Thor, sorry. Thor, yeah.
Wait, technically you are also becoming Zeus, but whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, this, you are calling down Zeus's weapon that is supposedly hurts this thing.
Yeah, let's hope that's true. So, use magic, yes.
Yes.
Do I get a +1 or anything?
Nope.
Ah.
Just flat. Let's let the dice gods decide your fate, or not.
Oh.
Hey,
Success! Yay!
the dice gods say, okay.
The god of lightning says, "You got it."
You got it. All right. So you like start like chanting your weird chant, and like, why don't you describe what happens?
Well, the sky suddenly gets dark,
Mm-hmm.
clouds,
Mm-hmm.
and you can hear thunder rumbling in the distance,
Mm-hmm.
and then lightning comes down and strikes the battery,
Mm-hmm.
and I channel it
Okay,
like
and like,
into the
okay,
library around the werewolf,
okay,
and
okay,
it's cool.
okay. Let's stop it there. All right. So yeah, the cloud gets in and thunder rumbles in the distance, and all of you inside, you just suddenly notice it's getting dark, and even though you're sure it's supposed to be lunchtime, and then there's a distant rumble of thunder, and suddenly, as this creature, the Lycan, was just dug out the Kopish out of its arm, out of its leg, and is about to bring it up and down on Hector. Suddenly, as the thunder rumbles, the thing clatters away from its arm, and it looks afraid. The Lycan, for the first time you've met it, looks afraid. And then there's a bright flash as lightning comes down from the sky. All the coming guards just stop in their tracks, just like a few hundred feet away from Maya, making like a perimeter as lightning comes down and strikes the battery in front of you, and like just like starts kind of circling around it in like a spherical ball lightning, like a ball of lightning, just circling around that battery. It's and the battery floats midair, powered by magic and lightning in front of you. Maya, you have the power of lightning floating in front of you. What do you do?
Well, I send it to the werewolf
All
to
right.
form a cage around it.
Okay, you use the magical effect, like the magical tether, or you can just ask like the doggo. Oh, the doggo will be hurt by it. You just use the magical tether to like draw the battery inside, and it's like you're dragging around a incredibly bright lantern that's bright white. As the light comes in, the light, you are all of you inside are just suddenly surprised at Maya literally dragging a ball of lightning through the air inside the library. And the Lycan backs away from you, like starts backing away from you. Maya, use roll magic to create that cage.
Wait, I have to use magic again?
Yes.
Oh no.
Why?
Dude, you're bringing down lightning. Come on. Come
Yeah.
on.
God.
We need at least 2 rolls for this to happen. This is like the big like money shot, man.
Come on, karma. Karma.
Yes!
Oh, nice.
Oh my god. Okay. Like
I mean, I
you
was fully prepared to use luck for this if I had failed. But
Yeah. Well, I could help
do
you, but yeah,
do you
go ahead.
want to? Oh, hey, somebody can help here.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Oh
have
my
an
I'll help.
11. I don't.
Yes,
No,
I'll
I
help.
can
you
help.
Do you
I
have
could.
do you have
you have
advanced?
use
Do you have
magic.
advanced?
You have use magic advanced. 12 will make it a
Oh,
really
Oh.
good outcome.
I'll help
yeah.
him. I'll help her.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, oh yeah. It's your device, and you realize
Yeah.
what just happened. She got the device to do this. What do you do, Annam?
I will. Considering I know something was coming out from it, some kind of thunderbolt.
Mm-hmm.
I would just straight out take one of my daggers
Mm-hmm.
and try to plant it close to the lichen so that it attracts the lightning.
Nice.
I have an idea. I have an
Nice.
idea. Use your dagger. Throw it towards the lichen's floor, and as the lightning, like as Maya channels the lightning to fly off towards the creature. You know what? What you do? No. Forget that. Forget that. You know what? Roll that cool. Roll that cool. Let's see what happens. Let's see
Do
what
I
Oh,
still get it ongoing?
Yes, you obviously have ongoing because you're the
Okay.
wronged. For now.
I shall go for 0. Then.
For now.
Plus 1 ongoing.
For now.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, it's just a cool. It's just a flat 0. Hey.
Oh.
Yes.
There we go. All right. So instead of let's make this even more cinematic. Okay, forget your dagger. You reach for your pocket, and we see the camera focuses on rows of small throwing knives, multiple of them.
Oh
You
yes.
bring them out, like all like at least like 5 or 6 of them, and you start throwing them at the creature like someone throws darts in a pub at the dartboard, and each lightning strike is channeled essentially like a needle pulling a string of lightning and falls all around the creature, just digging into the ground and creating this net cage of lightning. I'm sorry, that is just so much awesome. I'm sorry.
It all happened in slow motion, right?
This all happens in slow mo. Absolutely, like the streamers of lightning
Good.
are guided, attracted by the
With
knives,
Adam
which
throwing
flow
down all the knives.
absolutely just amazing, like slow mo money shot, spared no expense. This is where all the CGI budget of this entire episode went, all of it.
Everything became 2D after
The
that.
werewolf looks like a
Everything became
really
2D after
skinny
that.
werewolf.
Absolutely.
It's just some dude with fur glued to him.
Yes,
Just
yes,
making lightning
absolutely.
look extra cool.
Absolutely. All right. Oh yeah, immigrant song. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I was like, yes, absolutely. Immigrant song
This
plays.
is all I could think about that scene from Thor.
Yes, you should, because it is pretty much the most iconic scene. All right. Yeah. And the thing is just like trapped, and it's like shrinking away from all the bolts, just so afraid, just shrinking away, just sitting in middle of the ground, just like as far away possible from all the walls of the cage. The cage will at least last for 5 or 10 minutes.
Well, that's
10
short
minutes?
time for all that shit I went through.
It's literally lightning, okay? It's pretty
Gam-
okay.
no, can Camilla get the what was it? The big crossbow?
Absolutely, it's right there. You
Yeah,
can
I'm just
grab it.
gonna recover it.
Okay.
And since it's doing nothing,
Mm-hmm.
she's gonna try and shoot it through the
Face, heart.
the heart.
You want to kill it? Okay, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Do you want to kill it? Yes, no, maybe?
I'm gonna try and stop this.
Okay. Hector?
Yeah, I'm trying to kill it.
Hector, you see Gamila like grab the crossbow, load the bolt, load the arrow, and prepare to fire like
I'm
directly
gonna
at
stand in front.
point blank. Okay.
No, you can't kill it. It's an innocent person in there. It's not some kind of monster that we should just kill. It may look that way, but we know that the man is innocent. He doesn't want to do this. We can't
Oh
just kill
gosh.
him.
Gorilla looks at you, grits her teeth, and you can see she's really mad. But she
Oh,
will.
There has to be
She's.
a way to deal with it, cure it, or to trap it until he is
I.
cured.
Gorilla say, fine, but as soon as that gets out of there, I'm gonna shoot it dead.
Okay, Maya. Yeah, I think you tell everyone that there's not much time. Only 5 or 10 minutes before the cage
Yeah.
dissipates, the electricity, the lightning dissipates. But you have some
Okay.
time. The guards come in, and Hector, you see them come in, and they're just like staring speechless at this Lycan trapped inside a cage made of literal blazing white lightning.
I turn to them and tell them to get out and get as many of the people as they can out. Like, there shouldn't be many people here if this comes down.
Okay, so you're telling them to evacuate like anyone from the nearby area?
Basically, sort of the library and just like anyone in the streets nearby, just to make sure.
Okay, yep. As the like one in charge, as the Plakata, you give them the order, and they're like, "Oh, yes, sir," and just like head out. You heard you heard them. Clear the area for the sit. Clear the area for the sit. All right. So the library is empty except for the five of you. The five of you and this thing. What do you do?
I will give
Suddenly,
the
like it's quiet. There's this like low humming and staticky noise as the lightning is like channeling between all the knives. It's like
Do I
kind of
need
like
to
that.
actively keep channeling it?
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's like
Okay.
it's done. The cage is done, but it will eventually dissipate in 5 to 10
I want
minutes.
to use weird signs again.
Okay. All right. So one by one. What do you do? What do you want to do? Animal. Yeah, sorry. What do you want to do?
I want to make an anesthetic or something to paralyze the Lycan.
Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, that's absolutely brilliant. Okay. Roll.
Well,
weird
Alec, can
science.
you make an analgesic for me? Because I'm bleeding out to death right now.
Are you looking at my hand?
He's bleeding.
I'll help you.
Hector has 3 claw marks across his chest, bleeding. He's just like barely standing to. No, he's not barely standing together. He's clearly standing up, but he's gritting his teeth, and you see like blood just gushing out. Farmi has no sense in his left arm, and Anam is bleeding on his right arm. You 3 boys are very hard.
I'm gonna make the paralysis drug first.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a kiddo idea.
Isn't
Gamila,
it?
Yeah.
the fight has ended.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, the repercussions for adrenaline.
You drop to the floor in exhaustion as the pain from all these scratches and wounds and bruises
Mhm.
catches up to you. You mark 3 harm, but because of the effect of all of this, like how much you pushed yourself, you're going to mark unstable.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh
You're technically
no.
not supposed to. I'm giving it to you. Take it.
Yeah.
God damn it. All right. Okay. So yeah. Roll weird science.
Already.
Oh.
It's an 8.
Oh, you did. Okay. Nice. Choose one option. I'll choose the other. Let's go.
It needs the rare or weird material again. Oh wait, no. I'll need help.
Okay. You need help. Okay. Beyond the hunters on your team. Okay. Whose help do you need?
One of the guards that was like outside of the library.
Okay. What do you need them for?
I'm going to. Oh, I'm going to ask them to grab like a buttload of powder or something for my drug.
Oh no. All right. Oh, it's just God damn it. All right. You know what? Yeah, sure. You tell them to yeah. Let's say you need you need sawdust. There we go. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Yeah, you tell them to bring like an arm of sawdust to you quickly and like shout at them. And I think Hector relays the order and like you heard him, get to it or something like that. And they're like, yes sir, and just runs off. Okay, and I'll give you the other weird science material. You need the sawdust to be mixed with mild amounts of wolfsbane poison.
Oh,
Because
dang it.
the anesthetic
Can we
is
just
technically
Oh.
kind of poison, so it's like
Yeah.
so you need mild amount. It's not enough to kill the thing, but it will be. That's why we have the sawdust to like nullify that effect. So yeah,
So how far away is my house from the library? I think we said it was pretty close.
Yeah, it's pretty close. I'd say like it's as close as you wanted. We never actually established the thing. If you want it to be right across the road, that's fine.
Yeah,
Alright,
let's just
so
go there and grab all of my wolfsbane. I'm just
you can definitely like
all
ask
of it.
like you can definitely ask like some of these guys to help you because there are
Yeah,
people.
we need to ignore the weed. Just grab the wolfsbane.
Or do we? What would Hector say?
Yeah. Oh, okay. And like,
It
do you
probably
tell them?
was weed
Do
illegal
you
back
tell
then. I
them
don't
that
think so.
wolfsbane is very poisonous?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I tell them to be careful.
Okay.
Like,
Cool. Oh, okay. So I think
I mean,
they will.
I have accidentally caused the death of quite a few guards in my time, but that was, that was all
Were those test
accidental.
subjects?
Hey. There's a reason you have dark past.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So you tell them, and they are quite careful. They use a small bowl and use a knife to cut leaves onto the bowl. So they're careful, and they eventually give you like a bowl full of that, and you quickly run back inside. And yeah. And this guy just brings like over a giant ceramic urn of like sawdust and drops it in front of you. All right.
Okay, and
Yeah, start mixing water and like the aconite leaves and start creating a paste. And yep, yep, it's ready quickly. What are everyone else doing? Hector,
What I
Farmy, Camilla.
Mm,
Gamila is setting the huge crossbow in the table since I don't think she would be able to, you know,
Yep.
pull it out herself. So
Okay.
she's setting it like she could just. It's already aimed to a point that she could just pull the trigger.
Okay. Absolutely.
um,
All right.
Farmy was poisoned, right? By the
Farmy is
fire.
yeah.
indeed poison. Farmy is
Is
like
it spreading? Is it spreading?
it is spreading, but not immediately because it's one harm every hour, and so far 1 hour hasn't
Oh,
passed yet. So you're fine
yeah, it's
for the moment. For the
it's like
moment.
what happened to me the
Yeah.
day before.
Yeah, yeah,
I,
yeah.
I,
But
What
you
I
do know, you all do know that the antivenom is literally like the paste of aconite, and there
yeah.
are a
So
lot of like leaves here. So if somebody
yeah, that's
wants,
why I was asking. So if I like remember what the people in the medical center did, so I could
hmm yeah,
do
sure,
it
sure, sure,
for
sure,
Farmy.
totally. Yeah, totally.
nice.
I don't think
Oh,
there's
I
any
thought she
reason
gave me.
like like if you want it to be a role, it's a role. But if you don't want it, that's also fine. I don't think there's any reason to do that.
Yeah, we don't need to
Okay, we
roll.
don't need to. We don't need to. Sure.
I mean, I
So
don't need to accidentally kill him by failing it.
okay,
So
okay, sure. You don't want to accidentally kill your friendos. That's fine. I mean, I understand. It's
Just
boring.
just leave the drugs to me.
Okay. All right. So you have your own thing to worry about. Okay, you have a giant urn to
Yeah.
mix while you're
Yeah.
injured, and only you can do it because like everyone else will mess up the ingredient ratio and cause something that'll kill everything or like make it awake or something. So
and
right,
Farmy is
what?
the only one who was poisoned,
Yeah,
right?
correct.
Yeah.
Nobody else was poisoned. They were just like hurt badly. All
Okay,
right.
okay.
You prepare, and while you are putting on the poison, putting the antivenom on Farmy's like shoulder where he was bitten. Farmy, you know the feeling. It's like when you like sit on your arm and there's no feeling, and then all the feelings return in this huge internal inflammation of heat and pain.
Ow.
That's the feeling. Just
Ow.
casually 100-fold that. All of your nerves start burning. It is intensely painful as she continues, and I think like do you squirm or do you like what do you do as this intense pain just fills your body?
Just constantly say ow.
um
Just
Ow, 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 ow.
Maya, are you like, oh, stop squirming, you big baby, or
Yes,
something like that? Okay.
yes. Stop being a
not for me.
baby,
It's not
Farmy.
screaming because yeah, he's kind of like he's just a fed up attitude because he's been subject to this by Aries.
Yeah, this is definitely not quite as bad as that one. No, it's probably worse, but you don't know. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. So, um, you do lose the poison. You are no longer poisoned. I think you definitely lose 1 harm. You're at 4. You lose the unstable condition, but you are still like you're still very hard. You're at 4 harm, but you're not unstable. Any harm will immediately put you back onto unstable. But you're no longer unstable. You're fine. You're no longer poisoned. You're no longer unstable. You're in super critical mode. Oh no! What just happened?
All right.
Okay.
So how about Anim then?
All right.
He's on 6 arm.
Okay. Anam finishes mixing the arn. All right, Anam, you have a Lycan analgesic, anesthetic, the knockout poison. Knockout poison. Now to get the Lycan to eat it.
Camilla, you okay there?
What? What? Wait, I did. Why? What?
I'm pretty sure you're the least hurt among us.
And what exactly I want me to do?
Can you stick your hand in the cage?
Oh God, give it to me.
No, I'm the one. You wanted to kill it. If one of
We're
us
not
does do
killing
it,
it.
I'll do it.
Do I just need to feed this to the dog?
I won't call him a dog, but yes, pretty much you just have to feed it to him.
All right. You see Gamila scrunch up her sleeves and then get ready, and then I will actually try to touch the just to check if I'm gonna get zapped with the
The cage.
as
with the
your
cage.
as your finger gets close to the thing, you feel your nerves slowly, like your like feelings inside your finger, like getting slowly very very hot. You're very certain if you touch it, you're probably gonna get charred.
Yeah,
Ah.
I
There,
pulled
there,
my
there,
finger.
there are gaps. There are gaps through the thing, but if you touch the lightning, you're going to get hurt. It's the lightning.
Great.
Can Gamila squeeze through it?
Yeah, of
If
course.
it
Of course.
okay.
Of course, you can
Wait.
squeeze your hand through it. Not your entire body.
Wait.
Okay.
Adam looks around. Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure someone didn't do much work.
What?
Adam looks towards Maya.
Excuse me? The whole reason why that thing is trapped is because of me.
You see how hurt we all are.
Well, why don't we
You're
just
welcome that I trapped him so you didn't die.
I'm willing to do it if one of us needs to do it, so that the rest of you don't get any more hurt.
I mean, you could put it in the other side of sphere and he would, just gag him with it.
You know what? Let's just leave it to Hector. He's the strongest of us.
Okay, there you go. I gave the thing to
If-
Hector.
Something bad happens to me, get me to medical care as soon as possible.
Don't worry, I'll pull you out.
Yeah,
No,
I
we'll
will
take
ready
it.
myself to pull you out.
I am
Yeah.
totally remembering the starting scene from Jurassic Park 1 where the guy gets his hand eaten off.
Oh yeah.
Say that.
Let's hope this doesn't happen.
Hey,
Okay.
Hector would prefer his hand be eaten than one of the others' hands
I
be eaten.
understand. I totally understand. Hector, roll act under pressure. How cool are you?
Stats wise, not great, but let's see.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Well now,
Ooh,
okay.
yeah.
Worst outcome, price to pay, something. Tough choice, word outcome, price to pay. Okay. You know what? You can get in, like the thing is like receding away from you because as it smells the wolf's bane, it is trying to get back from you. So
I have to go.
So-
Sorry.
So all right. So what Hector can do? It's a hard choice. So Hector, you're basically going to reach in with both arms and essentially punch this thing in the face, cause it to open its mouth, and then pour it inside.
Yeah.
The hard choice is that you will take one harm because of this,
Okay.
as you get like kind of, you're not going to get bitten, but it's going to claw you. But yeah,
Okay.
all right,
I will accept that.
absolutely, you are at 6 harm, sir.
I am. He is
Wonderful.
in very much pain, but he is.
He is pushing through like the gumshoe that he is, because the code has been held. The innocent inside the Lycan is still alive. The Lycan starts choking on the sawdust and the aconite leaf paste, just choking. And initially you thought, oh shit, he's gonna die, he's gonna die. Then as it just chokes, and suddenly, and then slams to the floor. And then you thought it's dead. There's no like response. It's just completely not moving. And then you see its body like enlarge, like slowly, like moving as if it's still breathing. So it is still alive. It has passed out, sleeping.
Ooh.
Well, that worked.
Thank God I didn't know what I was doing.
What?
No, nothing. Nobody heard that.
I look over to Adam and go, you and me need to have a conversation first. I need medical care.
All right. So what now? You have put the Lycan to sleep. You can tell me for how long he's going to sleep. Adam.
I would say for several hours,
Okay.
perhaps like 2 hours, 3 hours.
Yeah, totally, no problem. All right. You guys are very badly hurt. At least 2 of you.
Yeah, I can't relate.
Gosh.
Of course not. What are you going to do?
I need to go and get medical care.
Okay. I think Anam also needs it.
Can I go to a different medical center?
I'm
Or is there
going
only one?
to insist that you come to the same medical center.
I think Hector can easily call some of the guards to help us go to the nearest medical center.
Help assist us.
And assist us. And the guards will grab you, Anam, and drag you to the nearest medical center. All right. Farmi, are you going with them? Like, you're not unstable. You are badly hurt and injured, but you're like not unstable. You probably should get bandaged, but you don't have to.
Wait, Camilla's also unstable though.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, Camilla's also unstable. Correct. Camilla's. Yep.
She's not showing it. She's
Okay.
just sitting there.
Yes, she's fine. Farmi.
Wait, is he still
Lux?
gone?
Oh, he's gone.
He
Okay.
died.
So you can like the rest of you can tell me if like you take Farmi along or if you leave Farmi here. I think Hector gets to decide that. Hector, what do you decide?
I mean,
Yeah.
if he's injured, I would probably get him to come along just because, unless he can help Maya with, like, containing the werewolf, basically. Because I think that's what I think one group is going to get healed, and the other group needs to work on containing this guy.
Absolutely, and we know. I'm guessing Gamila is definitely staying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She's saying.
Okay. You know what? Let's say Farmi also stays. You know what? Because
Okay.
there are reasons. There are reasons.
Oh,
There are reasons. All right. Okay. Maya, what do you do? You're kind of left in charge of this situation. The thing
Oh
is
no.
passed out. You can like easily like the cage is still up, but it'll eventually dissipate. You can dissipate it beforehand, no problem, without any roll or whatever. Just like stop the magic and the charges dissipate. and it will still be asleep because it's asleep for a few hours, so you're fine. Several hours, it's fine.
Now what? I have no clue how we should solve this thing except for just basically killing the guy.
Wait, is Annam and Hector still over there, or are they already
No,
gone?
they left.
No.
Yeah, you left.
Wait, can I say something before we go?
Sure.
Annam just gives Maya the leftover paste,
Of the bad
just
wolf?
in case
the paste.
the
Right.
wolfbane thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
And also, he asked Maya, "You better give back the thing I made. I know it was you." And then
Well,
left with Hector.
Yeah, you can have it. I just needed it for like
Yeah, I
few
think like
minutes.
if you want to give it back, you can give it back, and you see the thing just scorched and singed as if it's been hit by at least 100 lightning bolts.
I would also have the guards, when they're taking us to the hospital, to collect the items that spill
Oh,
out
no.
onto the floor.
I forgot it was on the floor.
Ah, the items on the floor. Right.
He
Excellent.
remembers.
He remembers. Of course he does. He's a gumshoe. Gumshoes never forget. Gumshoes are basically elephants. Oh God. In before elephant detective meme. Alright, okay. Alright, see, the original trio is here. Flux, are you here? Flux, hello?
Mm-mm.
Well, he's
No,
not.
I think someone called him.
Okay, alright, let me actually put okay, I think, that, this is, pretty much, I think, it for this, like, how much time do we have? 15 minutes, before it's better that we end, right? 15 minutes?
45. I only need about an hour, but
Okay, good. I got it.
half two is about when I
Oh,
need
okay, half an hour. Got it. Okay, good. Okay, so Maya, you're in charge. What do you do?
Oh God.
Just-
I mean,
Can't
I
we just remove the curse? Do you have any idea? Do
I
you
haven't
need
found anything about that yet, but I can try again.
I think, like, man, I really wish Flux was here. God damn it, I could do some really great scenes. God damn it, Flux, what do you do? Okay, Maya, you're still up. What did you want to do? I'm sorry.
Research, I
Okay.
guess.
Okay. Uh.
I wanna
Oh my
like
gosh.
try to see if I can find anything about how to lift that curse.
Absolutely. I think you start heading. What is Aristotle doing right now?
He's just chilling,
Okay, he's chilling. Very nice.
just
He's just like
just vibing.
vibing right next to you. All right. Okay. Um, I think we're going to leave this scene because I have plans for this scene. So let's just leave it and let's go to the other stuff, the medical center, to see how our buff boy and our normal civilian trademark is getting healed. So
Oh, no.
at the medical center, you have both been bandaged thoroughly and been given, like, medicines for your like pain and etc. You
Yep.
Yep, like, I'm not gonna remove any your harm or anything like that. Just keep them for now. But you have been stabilized. You have been stabilized. So you're at respectively 6 and 5 arms. 6 for Hector, 5 for Annam, and you're just both basically bandaged on two next to like side by side beds.
So, Adam,
Looks away.
before my mind gets carried away with where you might have possibly obtained those items, do you mind sharing where you got them?
A fleece market. I found them randomly on a market.
Are
A
you
gold
are you lying?
I can't say.
No, like, are you like, is that answer a lie? And are you trying to persuade him?
Pretty much.
Okay, roll persuade a hunter. Which is manipulate, right? Yeah,
Persuade the hunter. Just a charm, pretty much, right?
yeah. Just a charm. This is
I got a -1 on this too. Dang.
well now. Things are about to get very spicy.
Oh, dang it.
Oh, very spicy indeed. we can work on you changing the playbook to crooked now if you want to use any crooked moves you want. But all right, it doesn't
Wait,
matter. You failed
yeah.
that. All right. I think Hector, you can pretty much tell that he probably stole it.
Yeah.
Very confident that's what happened.
Yes, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Now, Arnhem, we both know that isn't true. At least in the truth. Why?
What?
I caught you once,
Back.
Finally.
Oh, finally.
and I let you go thinking it was merely.
Oh, don't worry. It was right. It was way before that.
That does not make me feel any better. No, you were a criminal. You do realize what my job is, don't you? I know.
Yeah, I was hoping you didn't notice.
So we're at a bit of an impasse, then, aren't we? See, I can't just let it go. But at the same time, you have been very helpful in dealing with this current threat.
That's true. I have been helping a lot. You can't deny that.
No. And so I feel imprisoning you would be a less helpful alternative to what you can do. So I feel community service is a good punishment.
Oh no.
Don't worry, I will stick by your side like the glue you made for that werewolf.
Just
For the
saying, the glue
entirety of your
didn't work
punishment.
that well. The glue didn't work that well, so how long are you gonna stay?
For the duration of your punishment, which will be decided by my superior, of course.
Ay, Jamunra.
All right, that's a great scene. I think, like, you look like, okay, as we kind of end this scene, Hector just, you realize you've solved the mystery for now, like, solved this
Yeah.
situation, like, it is stabilized. You will eventually go back and see what's to deal with the Lycan in a few hours.
Just before we end the scene, so Hector gives Adam like a very big grin and sort of reaches over the bed to like put his arm around your shoulder and go, "You and me are going to be the best of friends from now on."
And then just leans back like, what? No.
And Anim's face just goes green as if he's ate something really bad and he wants to vomit.
Yes. Yes, that's pretty much the thing that I was imagining.
So based on Persuade a Hunter, do I mark experience? Because
Yes.
yeah.
Let me actually mark that. He failed that.
Yeah, I filled it.
It says they mark experience if they do not do what you asked.
Oh,
He was trying to
okay.
convince
Yeah,
you.
you're right. Yeah. You get XP. You're right. You are correct, sir. Thank you. Very nice. You get 2 XP out of 5. Woo-hoo. All right. Okay, we are back to this scene in the library. Okay, so Flux, I don't know how much you missed. Did you miss the lightning cage?
No.
Okay.
Oh, he was there.
What did you miss?
Where did you left?
I don't know. I did loudly exclaim that I left.
Yeah, I know.
So that was the point I left.
Okay, so like, were you here when Hector force-fed the Lycan the like sleep powder charm thing?
No, I
Okay.
was not.
Okay. Okay. So Annam prepared an alchemic ingredient of sawdust and aconite leaf paste to make like a sleeping powder sleeping poison for the Lycan. But you needed to feed the Lycan that thing. So Hector volunteered. Hector punched the Lycan in the face and then fed it while getting one more harm in the process. The two of them, Hector and Annam, has now gone to the hospital side by side, aided by the very nice town guards. And also, Hector has remembered to ask the town guards to pick up all those things Annam accidentally dropped on the floor. Just because he's such a nice Vilakite. All right, so we had that scene where Hector promised to be keeping a very close eye on Hannum during his community service of punishment for stealing those things. All right, so we are back in the library where, like, the guards are outside. They are staying outside the range of the Sith, who are known to use magic very frequently. And like the three of you are inside. Um, Gamila wants to stay, and for me, for some reason, you feel like you should stay, even though you are hurt. And as kind of like Maya wants to like go back into like go back towards her like haven to like research again, right?
Yeah.
That's what Maya decided. Okay, there's a clapping sound. Bravo, Strange Investigations team. Bravo. And
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
it is a sound of a woman speaking
Oh, boy.
from the second story and coming down the stairs while clapping. The voice sends chills down two of your spines, which is like Gamila and Maya. For me, you recognize the voice.
Oh no.
It's Eris.
And for me, just gonna grab the drink and just gonna like loudly sip at it.
You're what?
Just grab a glass of water on the table and just sip loudly on it.
Yeah, loudly sits down and loudly sips on it. Okay, very nice. And you see Eris. You see the picture of Eris. Eris comes down the staircase and just claps loudly. Bravo! Now that was a spectacle. I did not think I would see you create a cage of lightning. Wow! Congratulations are in order.
And who are you supposed to be?
Oh, your friend knows. I'm sure he's
Wait,
described me to you.
what?
She
Mm-hmm.
smiles.
I thought God doesn't exist in our plane of existence.
And now you know better, Gamila.
Well,
Oh,
you're kind of not really welcome here, so if you could go, that would be great. Thanks.
Is that any way to deal with someone complimenting you?
Well, you did tell him to steal my dog, so
Oh, he told you that, didn't he? And tell me what happened afterwards.
well, we thought about it.
Remember the argument, the so much argument you had, and you thought about hurting him in so many ways.
I mean, I think about that often. You're not special.
I know, I know.
Ow!
But that
Just for me, just loudly says ow.
Oh, Farmy. You're Farmy. Quit being a baby. You're fine. You're not even poisoned anymore. She cured you. Stop doing that.
That wasn't what I was hurt by, but oh well.
well,
So,
since you're here,
yes.
questionably, is this your doing too? And I point to the Lycan.
Gamila, do you honestly believe I'm behind every single thing
Well,
that
you
Just
goes
say
know,
yes.
you
Just say
strange?
yes and be done with it. She's just padding her ego.
oh, all right. No, well, not really. I just, since you casually went down the stairs and made us, so
Well,
yeah.
oh, well, it's yes and no. The original ritual that these poor saps do, yeah, that's on them. His accident of accidentally having a second human flesh in him, that's also on him. What I just did was simply add just a little bit of chaos. That's all. He was supposed to turn permanently. I just made him turn back into human occasionally. That's all.
Ah, that's
You,
what.
you have to be. You have to admit it did make things so much more interesting. I mean, I wouldn't have seen you do this. She points at the lightning cage and just casually touches it. Ooh, very powerful magic too. Just she taps it again and the magic like completely dissipates. You won't need that anymore. It's out cold. So, Maya, what's the big plan now? How do you intend to cure this curse that's supposed to last for 9 months?
Well, I don't really see why I should tell you anything.
For me, how's your abilities coming along?
Don't need them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know why you lost them, right?
I don't. Tell me.
I'm sure you know. You wanted to follow my command, but then you chose not to. You can't really have my
Gee,
gift without agreeing to follow the command.
gee, it's almost as if it was written in the playbook.
Wait, what?
What?
Nothing.
So, damn it, Flux, stop making the fourth wall. All right. Okay. So, okay. All right. So what? Okay. So tell you what, for me, why don't how about we make a deal? You follow my original order and get me what I want, and ah, I'll get them. I'll get the curse out of this sap. I think I've had enough fun with this.
Ooh. Alright, our character talk. Should I do it?
It's
What?
your
No,
character.
it's
I
up to
mean,
Maya
you
then.
you've just seen Maya control literal lightning. Do you want to fight her for her dog? Do you really want to do that?
Okay, backing character.
Mm-hmm.
Furby just like looks at Maya
Mm-hmm. Remembers what
and
she
sees
did.
her behind the lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Turns and he stands up, goes up to Eris
Mm-hmm.
with cup in hand and just splashes water onto her.
The
I'm
the
more afraid of
wa-
someone
the
else.
water the water just immediately dissipates into sand and disappears in front
Oh,
into Eris's body.
I'm more afraid of someone. Just throws the cup at her.
Same
Finally.
same thing happens to the cup for me. Now this may not be Tartarus, but if you think I'm any weak here, you are mistaken. So I
yeah,
take
that's
that.
just stupid.
I feel there's some philosophies behind that what you said, but oh well.
You know what,
Philosophical contradiction.
For me, you're not. No, I'm not really enjoying you. You've lost your edge, I'm afraid. And she just and she puts a hand on your shoulder, the other shoulder, not the one that's hurt. You've lost your edge, I'm afraid. She pats you on the shoulder. You black out immediately and drop to the floor.
What the
Ah.
fuck?
Oh, he's fine. Don't worry about it. He'll get back up in a few hours.
By the powers of fall breaking, I'm still in this conversation.
No, you're
It's
not.
not in any way I'm
Yeah.
inputting it.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So,
What?
so what now? She asks the two of you.
Do you know how to cure this man?
Of course I do.
And what would you want for the cure?
Well, I need. Well, I just lost one of my servants, so I could use another one.
Oh.
As she says that, lost one of my servants, she points to. She looks at Farmi side-eyed. So you both realize that Farmi has lost like whatever curse he had on him.
Disappointing.
Janine.
What exactly do I mean? Yes, you lost Furby. I don't know what exactly do you want. I mean,
Oh, just causing a little bit of chaos, a little bit of mischief, and watching the great spectacle unfold. Why, Gamila? Are you interested? She asks you.
You see, Gavila not look at Maya for a second, like
Mhm.
she's looking at the wall or the ceiling.
Mhm.
Just- What? What?
You saw what powers Fermi had. Those were my gifts. Anyone who takes them gets some of those gifts.
So you're saying I could have the, the thing that makes things float if I become your servant?
I know you've thought about it. I need to mute.
The conch has spoken. Well,
The conch has spoken. Yep. Yeah. So Ares kind of. Oh, I forgot to describe her. She is tall, like taller than Hector. Tall.
is she pretty?
Is she hot?
Yeah,
You can
is
see her
she hot?
picture. You can see her picture.
Oh god, the picture with the snake? Oh,
No, no,
okay,
no, no,
that's
no, no, no,
better.
no. On the NPCs.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
NPC. Oh, wow.
Yeah, right there. That's her. Oh, and yes, the hair
Yeah.
is animating like it's underwater. Obviously.
that's hot.
Yep.
That's hot.
Yep.
Okay, so if you're just asking for just
She's
chaos,
just like leaning in front of you. She's just like leaning and looking at you, and she's just like so taller than you. Just like 7
yeah,
feet.
Gorilla's blushing since I imagine she's really pretty. Well, yeah, I mean, you're not gonna ask me to kill someone, right? It's just do something stupidly ridiculous, right? Yeah, well, I'm fine with it, I guess. Just don't just
Just
don't.
let just just one thing. Just let me explain one thing. Why I asked Farmi to get Aristotle from you, Maya. It's not because I expected him to do it. In fact, I expected him not to do it.
Well,
Oh,
I did it
seems like it worked out for you.
because he told you. And remember all that argument you had, all that glorious, glorious chaos.
Oh,
That's what I
I mean, I
wanted.
feel like we usually have so much chaotic things happening around here
I
that you really
know.
didn't need to
That's
go
why
that
I
far.
love you humans so much. I don't even need to do anything, and you just deliver me all the
And why
spectacle.
did
Think about
you?
it. All I did was just modify this Lycan cars just a little, and I got to see this glorious cage of lightning.
Well, yeah, but I still don't get the plot with Aristotle. Like, you got nothing out of that. I mean, we argue all the time.
Well, maybe you think that. Maybe what us gods think is slightly beyond you mortals. Maybe.
Oh,
Who knows?
Uh, yeah,
But let's just say
maybe.
I was satisfied with how that turned out and how this turned out. So, Gamela, she turns to you again.
I mean, if that's what you want, actually, I'm fine with that because I mean, I don't see any losses from that.
yeah, go for it.
And she
Take
just
that
reaches
power.
over and pats you on the head like patting a dog. At a
Mhm.
girl. At a girl, Gamela. That's what I want to hear. And it's as if you're struck by lightning and you black out. Gamela.
Okay.
Okay.
Hopefully, you don't have a body switch. Literally body switch.
No, not literally
That
body
that would
switch.
be that would
Yeah.
be an actual.
Alright. Okay. And Maya, you see Gamila clatter to the floor. It's just you and Eris in this
Now this is
library
interesting.
with the sleeping Lycan.
Well, you sure are good at knocking people out, huh?
Did you want do you want to taste, Maya?
Not really, no.
Ah, very well. He leans down. She leans down next to the Lycan. It's like, okay, Isagora's time to get better. She gets out. She draws back her arm, and like her nails just start growing in front of you, just grows like knives, and then she just stabs like Isagoras through the through like stabs the Lycan through the back,
Huh.
and just like reaches inside. It's like just like casually just reaching inside its body and just digging around in there with her arm. Not that. Oh no, that's the. Oh no, that's the liver. No, 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 no.
Oh
Doesn't even.
wow, she's terrible at biology.
Wow,
She is
boy does.
absolutely terrible at biology.
Wait, wow, boy doesn't even drink. Oof, awful. There we go.
Hey
And she
Aris, if
just
you can listen to me right now, you're terrible at biology.
like drags out. There we go. She just drags out like a very tiny piece of meat. So, there we go. Well,
Huh.
Maya,
You know, that was kind
I
of cool.
yes. She asked. What did Maya say? Sorry, I missed that.
She just said that it was kind of cool what Eris did.
Oh, do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Well, I needed to get the. Yeah, I needed. Well, I could do it the easy way and just snap my fingers, but well, don't
That's
you think this is
boring.
more fun?
But yeah, I mean, it's always more fun to see something like that.
Exactly. Well, he's bleeding out. He's probably not going to make it unless you get one of those boys outside to get him to the hospital or something. Anyway, see you next time, Maya. Try to do some more of that.
Well, I will try.
And she tosses you the piece of human flesh.
Yes.
What do you do, Maya, as this piece of human flesh is flying towards you?
I'm gonna catch it.
Okay, you catch it, and when you look up, she's gone.
And I'm gonna
I just want to remind you, this is around 3 p.m. or 3:30. The sun is blazing outside.
Well, I'm gonna put the piece of human flesh into my pocket for now.
Do you ask the town's guard to, hey,
Yes.
get these to the
Yes.
hospital or something? Okay,
First, I'm gonna put the human flesh away,
absolutely.
and then I'm gonna call the
Yeah, it's
guard.
like if you didn't know it was human flesh, there's no way to tell. It's like a very tiny piece of flesh.
Well, but I know it's human flesh,
Yep,
and it might have some interesting
absolutely,
power about
absolutely.
it or something.
Yeah, absolutely. You tell the boys, and the boys come in, and like as you also like look at as they look at the Lycan, they see the Lycan's gone. It's just a guy with a big hole in his stomach, just bleeding out profusely. They quickly carry Isagoras, Gamila, and Farmi to the medical center.
And Maya starts cleaning up the library.
Absolutely. Maya starts cleaning up the library. With magic or a broom? Or with Cloud Doggo?
Probably like Cloud Doggo and a broom.
Okay. Awesome. And that's how this mystery ends. So how was that for a playbook change scene?
Nice.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, end of session time. Right, let's go. Let's go. Did we end in time, Chaotic? He's gone now.
Callum?
Okay.
I'm not gone.
Okay. Alright, so did we conclude the current mystery?
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Did
Yeah.
we save someone from certain death or worse?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Did we learn something new and important about the world?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Almost everyone. Almost everyone. Actually, no. Just go.
All right. 2 XP for everyone. Hector,
Nice.
you're 1 away from leveling up. Anam, you're 1 away from leveling up your second time. For me, you're 2 away from leveling up. Wait. No, you keep your XP, right? Yeah, you keep your
Yeah.
XP, right? Maya, you're 1 away from leveling up, and Camilla, you are 2 away from leveling up. You keep your XP because this was a narrative change, I think.
Okay.
Nobody took the option, right? Change to a different playbook, right?
No.
No. All right. Oh, okay. It's fine.
Just me and Janine.
Yeah, it was just purely narrative change. All right, purely a narrative
Yeah.
change, and that's the same thing that will happen to Anam's change to a crooked. All right, okay, that's it. That was finally. I didn't intend for it to go for so long, but we had so many interesting things, and this ended very climactically with the money shot of the throwing knives and the lightning channeling down. It's just so good, and then just the like just the guest appearance of a major Hollywood
really?
star or something. All right.
Literal god.
Yeah, a literal god appeared, and you too missed it because you were having your pal moment of I'm going to be sticking close to you like your glue. The moment. God damn it. Okay. That's it. That's walk like an Egyptian. Like Maya, do you see a little bit of Eris in yourself and a little bit of yourself in Eris?
Yeah.
Personality wise, not
Yeah.
anything otherwise, not euphemistically.
Absolutely. Like this desire to just like
She's good.
yeah.
She's head over heels for every scream.
Maya is all about like researching and just observing how things turn out and wants to know how everything works and isn't really like she's a bit callous about it. She doesn't really care about like the world around her as long as she gets what she wants.
And that is exactly what Ares is. She literally
Yeah.
does not care what the world happens, but she just enjoys just causing all sorts of mischief and chaos, just watching all the explosions.
I mean, Maya's
Right.
not happy about the whole stealing Cloud Doggo thing, but she respects Eris.
Yeah, like she did explain that the Cloud Doggo thing was not
Yeah.
like she doesn't really want an Edimu. She doesn't care
Yeah,
about an
no,
Edimu. She just wanted
yeah,
you to argue, and that's where the fun was.
yeah, and Maya can respect that. She
All
respects
right,
Eris, and she's a little bit in love. Yeah.
wonderful.
Oh
A little bit
no,
of trust.
Having a crush on the
Maya's gonna
having
become
a
a power
crush on
romantic.
the goddess of discord and chaos. You know, if you want to have a crush on someone, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, why? If you have
Why
a
not
crush on
go big?
someone, why not a goddess?
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right.
Aim for
Okay.
the stars.
All right. So that was this session. Where I'm gonna actually stop the video, and so Chaotic can head out, and we're going to go over the playbook changes with everyone. So I hope you all can
Okay.
stay around for that. All right. So that
Okay.
was Walk Like an Egyptian, Mystery 7. I am not sorry for that joke. I will never be sorry for that joke. But yes,
You shouldn't be. That one is actually quite good.
thank you.
Not gonna lie. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. That was an amazing mystery. It was really long, and everyone got stuck, and everyone got confused. But there was a god involved. There was money shots of lightning cages. Just very good. I like that. I was my mental imagery of the lightning cages so phenomenally awesome.
Yeah,
It's just one of
same.
the most.
Yeah, it
Probably
is
the
the most amazing.
It looks so cool in my mind. Like, oh my
same,
god.
same. It's just like, and like, I just imagining the very anime like scene of you digging out those throwing knives and throwing them, and each throwing knife taking each like the streamer of the lightning and digging into the ground. It's just so spectacularly beautiful. Just wow. Just so
For
anime
me,
time.
no, for me, the only funny thing is the budget cuts. Right after that, everything just went too deep.
Yeah,
Fake wigs, fake lightning.
Absolutely.
absolutely.
It's just
Yeah.
like fake lightning. There's literally like white paper.
And the werewolf is just a dude with fur
Yep.
glued onto
Like
him,
not
and
it's just not even a fur, it's like a wig. Just wearing a wig.
All right. And I'm heading out now,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
see you all.
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah,
Alright,
see
good
ya.
night. Thanks for
See you
tuning
next
in,
time.
everyone. Till next time, tune in for Mysteries of the Sand. Bye.